To Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Thank you very much, General Panda. And look at him, he's all pumped up today. I saw him doing secretly some push-ups and some chin-ups. To take some extra vitamins and stuff like that. I want to say thank you to the channel for inviting me here. Thank you for helping us organize this screening of Terminator Genisys. And thank you very much for picking me up with one of my favorite vehicles, the Hummer. I don't know if you know, but I was the one that made Hummer turn actually the vehicle into a civilian vehicle, and they built 2,000 Hummers as a civilian vehicle. So I have 5 of those, so I'm having a great time with those great cars. But anyway, I am so excited to be here today because I thank the world of our military. And I'll just tell you why, because so many times people always ask me, says, tell me what is the secret to success. You know, they tell them the rules, you know, that you have to work your ass off, and that you have to not listen to the naysayers, and that you have to go and have a very clear vision of where you're going, and you have to give back to your community, and all those kind of things. But I always make sure to let everyone know that the reason why an Austrian farm boy can dream so big and then get to America and become that successful is because we have had for 200 and some years, 240 years or whatever it is, a military that defended this country and made this possible to be this the land of opportunity and the greatest country in the world.
Yeah!
Without you, there will be nothing, trust me. We would not have the liberty, we would not have the justice, we would not have the opportunities, we would not have the freedom of any of those things. And I have seen it firsthand as an immigrant, what makes this country great. And because I feel so indebted, and because I feel so honored to be the greatest nation in the world, I always, even when I was competing in bodybuilding in my 20s, I was going to military bases around the country and performing and training and showing everyone how to train, how to exercise, how to do a bench press, how to do a deadlift, how to do hip extensions, how to do the curl, and how to do all of those exercises. And I always had a great time. I went from military base to military base. It was wonderful to do that. Then, of course, there was very little equipment. Now, when I went the last time to Iraq, I saw hundreds of life cycles. I saw hundreds of benches that do bench press. I saw thousands of pounds of weights and the most sophisticated machines. Everything has changed so much, which of course is so important because you cannot go out there and do battle and do all these wonderful things that the country expects you to do without being trained and without being in shape. And I tell you something, when I went on that base the last time, which was in 2010, I was in Iraq, I saw guys that are bench pressing 500 pounds, and I saw guys squatting with 600 pounds, I saw guys deadlifting 700 pounds. I say there is no doubt that we have the most powerful men and women defending this country in the world.
Yeah!
And this is why I am so excited always to show my movies. I remember that Terminator 3 was the last movie that I was in, the last Terminator movie, and it was just before I became governor of the state of California. And I went, and we had a screening right here. We had a screening right here. You were one of the first ones to see it. And before I had a screening here for Terminator 3, I was in Iraq at 3 different military bases, showing also all of you over there the movie Terminator, the number 3 Terminator movie in 2003. And this is why it's so exciting for me to be back here again in this Terminator movie. This is the first screening in the United States that anyone has seen this movie. You are the first audience to see the Terminator number 5.
Yeah!
And I have to say, I'm really I'm doing it a little bit out of selfish reasons, and that is because you always bring me big luck and great luck. Every time I screen a movie here, the movie ends up being successful. So, I want to say to all of you, enjoy this movie, have a great time, get to the chopper! Let me just do a quick selfie with all of you. Thank you.
Arnold, that was awesome. Holy smokes, you got fans for life here. But we are so pleased to have you back here, proud to have you back on Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton to premiere your new film. And we want to give you, as a small token of our appreciation, a Marine Corps ammo can with a couple things to use during the workout. And if you ever find yourself someplace where you don't have the gym, we can go old school like Marines do. Fill it up with sand, 35 pounds, put it over your head as many times as you can, and you do it with Marine Corps CFD.
That we can actually also fill this up with a bunch of cigars, huh?
Yeah!
Thank you very much, gentlemen.